Uh, Abstract brainwaves, game genie in a beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique, can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And let's jump right into it. It's been a while since I made the last video some of you liked. I was tagged in, well, I shouldn't say I was tagged. People were tagging each other in a challenge on top 5 most attractive consoles that they got, or at least consoles, and I did a spin on it on the consoles that I own. I also goofed up and said the top 6 instead of 5, so we're stuck doing top 6s here on this channel. Not just because we can go one step beyond, but because why not? Because I can't count. So, number 1 of the consoles that I do not own, and this is in no particular order, you had the Jungle Green Gamecube. Yes, yes. There was a Jungle Green Gamecube and a myriad of other colors, like watermelon and just really bright consoles, shells that you can get back in the 90s. I think you can still get these things. I know I showed you one of my favorite consoles last video was the clear case Xbox, the original. Well, Nintendo put out their own consoles like this, variants of the Nintendo 64. Do not have it, but there's a Jungle Green one. I think it was themed around Donkey Kong 64. That thing looks really nice. It's, it's transparent. If any of you got the hookup on one, let your boy know. So that's number 6. Moving on to, I almost put 2 fingers up for number 2. Moving into number 5, right? What's the 5th one that I do not own? It's going to have to be a TurboGrafx 16. I know they got the TurboGrafx 16 Mini or whatever they're calling it that's out now. Those things are still pricey. Fun story, it's called PC Engine over in our, areas across the pond. And I don't mean in the UK and all that. I mean over in Japan where it came from. I started to say out west, east, but not only can I not count, but I'm directionally challenged apparently in this video. But over there it's called something different, right? TurboGrafx 16, I guess, sounds cool here, or they thought it would, right? 16 bits, TurboGrafx. I guess it had something to do with Sega. Maybe it didn't, but it sounds cooler than PC Engine. But believe you me, I never owned one of those, and I would love to have one. So whether it's the PC Engine or the TurboGrafx 16, I'm not going to lie to you and say it wouldn't matter. I prefer the TurboGrafx 16, but yeah. Either one I'd be happy with, but yeah. I think I've seen them online, maybe even broken ones. But I would love to own one of those. Next system, number 4. All of us know that Sega had their own console, right? Sega Genesis. Genesis does what Nintendo don't, right? I was introduced to Sega Genesis right after the NES dropped. I would think, oh, that's their first, devy into these consoles. Little did I know there was something called the Master System. Yes, the Sega Master System. They were the same games pretty much on Genesis, but also on the Master System. Alex Kidd and all those. I had no idea that any of that stuff was even out there. You just say Master System to me. Back then, I'm just thinking Sega Genesis. So yeah, number 4, Sega Master System. I would like to get one of those. I'm not sure what the difference in all of it is. I know they're online. Not terribly expensive. You can even get one that doesn't have all the components with it, but you could probably swap out those parts, I imagine. I would love to own one of those. Alright. So coming in at number 3. I believe this is number 3. I'm going to go back and watch the footage, edit it, and be mad that I counted wrong, but out of 6, this is 3. 3 is going to, of the systems I do not own. right? It's PS5. No, I'm joking. Though that may, no, that won't be on there for long. The systems I do not own that I wish I owned. 3 is going to be the Neo Geo CD. Yes, Neo Geo CD. Those things are expensive, bro. I do have the arcade one up that I've turned into a multi-arcade, you know. However, having one of those is the closest that you get to having an arcade system that's an actual console, in my opinion. Right? I know you can emulate and mod and hack and all that, but what I'm saying is, if you wanted those arcade style King of Fighters, Art of Fighting, Samurai Showdown, you had to get one of those Neo Geo CDs, right? A Neo Geo system, period, is a little pricey. They came out with one maybe a few years back, I think. That was also still like $100, and I'm just like, how many Neo Geo games do I even want to play? But I think it's more telling on me that there's a lot that I don't know that's out there, right? You think of, you know, Art of Fighting and King of Fighters and all of that, but you don't really think about all the other games that are out there, right? Metal Slug is one of their staples as well. There's loads of Neo Geo games out there. I don't own any Neo Geo systems. So let's jump into number 2. Now, I've got Sega Saturn. I love Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn came out in a weird time where here we go with the 32X, and then suddenly out of nowhere there's a brand new console. Why give the 32X when Sega Saturn is right around the corner? Not only did you announce 32X, it wasn't even out and people knew of the Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn had a variant version. Not even really, well, yeah, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But variant to me is incorrect. It's variant to me, but what I'm saying is this. Oh God, I'm rambling. But I'm leaving it all in for you. The Japanese version of the Sega Dreamcast. The Japanese version of the Sega Saturn. That is the next system I wish I owned. It looks sleek, it looks so much cooler. It's kind of like how the Super Famicom looks neater with the brighter colors than the Western Super Nintendo, right? We've got the purple and gray, but they've got the gray with all the different colors. This was totally different. Sega Saturn, while it looks cool, all black, I love all black consoles, it just looks like they took it up a different level with the Japanese version. The Japanese one looks like a true console. They were saying, hey, you like Super Nintendo, you like PlayStation, both have got these gray, you know, colors. Here's this one. We think it'll sell better. And I've never seen too many of them out in the wild, but I would love to have my hands on those. Number 1. The number 1 console that I don't own that I wish I owned is the orange Gamecube. Yes, I do like the Sega Saturn. Own this Gamecube, or a Gamecube, I should say. And it's all black. You know, the black one. I like the black one better than the purple one. But I wish I had the orange one. And I don't know why I felt like I didn't want that one years back. But I think now the orange one looks really cool, especially when you have it right next to the Donkey Konga, you know, those drums there. The orange one just stands out, right? I don't think there's any other colors that I can recall. I don't remember a red one, I don't remember a blue one. I just remember the black, purple, and then this orange one. And most of you feel the same because obviously the price on it is way too much. But an orange Gamecube I just feel gravitated toward. Like it's so different. I have to turn it on and see why it's important. I think looking at the orange Gamecube to me feels better than actually playing the Gamecube games. I know that sounds weird. No, I do enjoy the Gamecube games. What I mean is the initial desire to even mess with it is superseded by how it looks than actually playing the games. That's what more can you ask for than that, right? The curiosity of what is this? What does it do? That still resonates more than the actual games itself, then it's a very attractive console. So that's it. Those are my thoughts. Those are my top 6. 5, 6? I think it was 6. I'll have some editing to do in this one, but let me know what you think in the comments. What were your top 6 that you do not own? Not ones that you have, but that you do not own. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and before I wrap it up, yes, I'm challenging you, JLove81. Challenging you, Rakama Tech. I am challenging you, T5 Tech. Virgin Rose, you never answered the original challenge, so guess what? You're challenged in this one too. That'll be 2 videos we're looking forward to you from. And 8-Bit Eric, if you by some chance see this one, I want to see the top 6 that you don't own. Not 5, 6 that you don't own. See y'all. Captain Sensation!